lovely and blue, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I'm doing this look with the Basic Witch palette from BellaBeauteBar. So if you'd like to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. Hey y'all, I'm so excited. BellaBeauteBar sent over the Basic Witch palette, and when I tell you, as soon as they started previewing this palette, look at these colors. And the shifts and these sparkles are everything, these color stories, everything. I'm really excited. I figured that I would do a witchy halo eye, and in honor of it saying Basic Witch, I figured I would be one and have a pumpkin cream pulp. I've added these Definition Beauty, the mini stencils. I've added the moon, and I'm going to take this Makeup Shack T66 brush. I'm going to start out with the shade Black Cat, which is a deep, dark purple. It is everything. Actually, I've had my base on for a second, like for a few minutes, and I need to make sure everything's all even. And now I'm going to take Black Cat. So I'm going to take it on this outer V of my eye. Gonna pat it down. And I'm gonna take it all the way through the crease. I'm gonna take it just a little bit above my crease. Now this palette comes out on September the 8th. So by the time this video goes up, it will be available. And it is just amazing. It's like something that I was really excited when I seen it. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, I gotta get it. It's like the perfect, it's like the perfect fall and Halloween palette. It's so gorgeous. I'm just gonna take it back and forth. Really just packing this into that crease. So Black Cat I thought was like black, but then when I swatched it, it's like a really deep, dark, beautiful purple, and I was like, oh, yes, I love, love, love purple. Like, I was so excited. So I'm gonna clean off this brush, the Makeup Shack T66 brush, and what I'm gonna do is go into Hecate, and it is a lighter purple. And it is gorgeous. So this is Black Cat right here. I just used it, and I'm going to go into this purple here, and I am in love. I used it yesterday as soon as it came in, and I will have by now a reel of that look and a post up on my Instagram. So I'm going to take this and just blend out Black Cat with it. Very light pressure. Back and forth, back and forth. So when I get over to the moon, I used this one on my other eye, and I stuck it down to my base before it was fully like dried down. So it did lose a little bit of stick. So when I get over to the moon, I'm just going to focus on patting this shade. That way it doesn't lift. I'm just patting it on that moon and then kind of dragging it over. Did y'all have a nice weekend, an extra long weekend? Did you get any time to do things for you? Because it was my husband's birthday weekend, so we went out and had some fun, and then I couldn't sleep. One of my cats just knocked something over. But anyway, I'm going to take Conjure now, which is the pink, and it is gorgeous. Okay, I have to, like, I'm going to try my very best to include swatches in this, especially because, like, these shimmers are everything, and I used Resting Witch Face yesterday. The shifts were just and Cauldron is what I have on right now, and it's shifty. It is beautiful. And then Witch Please, the pink sparkly. I'm in love. So I'm gonna take contour and go ahead and start to blend out these purples. Do back and forth windshield wipe motions with the largest amount of pressure. We had fun, and so our internet has been out for the last, at this point, since his birthday. So 2 days. And I'm hoping it'll be up soon. That way my video won't be late. But if I need to, I'll ask my mama if I can bring Artie to come visit and go use her internet. Oh, speaking of Artemis, got him a harness yesterday. It's cute. It has moons. It has stars. And he did really well with it. And I'm excited to try to get him to go on walks and stuff with us. And then whenever we decide that we're going to go to the beach, I want to take him with me. I get really bad separation anxiety when we leave and I can't be with cats. I'm just like, I hope my babies are okay. I hope they're alright. I hope they don't miss me too much. And I'm just like, I feel like I kind of ruined the fun for myself because I miss the cats. And I'm like, so I'm going to take a little bit more of that second purple shade and just bring it back. Because I want a deep purple blend. So I'm going to take the Makeup Shack T14 brush and go back into that pink real quick and bring it back a little bit. Very, very, very light pressure. I've cleaned that brush off and I'm going to go into Glinda, which is the light pink. And I'm just going to soften that blend up a bit. I'm taking a bit more of contour to brighten it back up. And then with the same brush, I'm going to go back into Hecate and bring it back. Back and forth windshield wipe motions with light, 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 light pressure. And I have to say, this palette blends like a dream. Very, very easy to blend purples. And I feel like I use a lot of purple because it's like my favorite color. And like, if I can't get a purple to blend out real easy, I'm like, because it's like I want to have purple on my eyes, so I need a good purple that's gonna blend out real easy without putting in a lot of blending effort. Which I don't mind blending, but you know, when you just kind of expect something to blend right. I will, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The Fade into Hue palette by ColourPop is the one that comes to mind as a very hard to work with purple. I was trying to tiptoe around that, but yeah, I had ordered that palette like when it came out, and I used it for a little bit, but that's kind of why I quit using it as much, because the purples were very hard to blend out. Okay, I'm going to go back into Black Cat and just kind of pat that down, darken it up a little bit. I did like the Fade into Hue palette though. It's just that the purples kind of made me not want to use it as much. But there's a yellow in there that is really, really pretty. And those pinks, oh. Alright, let me see. I'm trying to make sure I got everything even. I think what I'm going to do is take this Makeup Shack T65 brush and a little bit of Hecate and really just focus that in almost on top of Black Cat, but not quite. Right where it would be diffused. That way we can see all these gorgeous purples. Well, I only used 2, but I want to be able to see them. And I'm going to clean that brush off real quick and take a little bit more of the pink and get that nice and blended out. I don't want any harshness. And of course, the day that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to doodle and all that, I have coffee. The most coffee. So I'm shaking. And it's cold in here too, so I'm just like, I'm going to go put on a jacket. Actually, I'm going to leave that on for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and clean off my lid with some micellar water on a Q-tip and then carve it out with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair. Alright, now that that's nice and carved out, I'm going to take the Makeup Shack T66 brush and Black Cat. And I'm going to take it and go over my nose and drag it over along the edge of that base. I want it to look like it's giving my eye a nice little hug. And I'm going to take it on this inner portion of my lid, close to the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to kind of connect it up to the crease and then just work on dragging it over a little bit. Then I'm going to clean that brush off and I'm going to go into Creep It Real, which is this gorgeous green. And I'm going to add a little bit of it right where we left off with Black Cat. And take it and pat it to blend it and drag it over. So if you don't want to add anything aside from like the purples, or you could even change the green out for pink or whatever shade that you'd like. But if you don't want to add that, then you can take the purple in a little bit farther. But now I'm going to take Cauldron. I'm excited because it's shifty and I love a good shifty shade. But I have to show you. It's so pretty. I'm going to take this Doe Color number 14 brush and I'm just going to start to get that right up on that clean canvas, up towards my crease. Drag it down and take it over onto the green and blend it over towards Black Cat. Do you see how beautiful that is? Like, it's so pretty. So then I'm going to take that Makeup Shack T66 brush and a little bit more Black Cat and just kind of drag it over a little bit. Very, very light pressure. I just want to get these blended together so it's not any harshness or anything like that. Or so that there's not any harshness and everything looks more blended. Alright, so that is that. And if you don't want to do any doodling or add any extras, then that's fine. You could just leave it how it is and do the lower lash line and you'll be good to go. But I'm going to go into voiceover mode or just music mode depending on how I feel when it gets down to the editing, the doodling bit. So I'm going to switch over to that now. For my liner, I almost forgot. For my liner, I'm going to take the Suva Hydro Liner in Space Panda and DeVault Beauty Lounge Monster Liner. It is a pastel green. Okay, so after I went through and edited everything, I was like, this is going to be 5 minutes of no talking, so I figured I would talk through on how I did things. So I'm taking the Suva Hydro Liner in Space Panda and filling in the Crescent Moon. And I've noticed that I struggle with actually filling these in when I have them so far out on my eye, because I gotta pull the mirror up and try to see, because I don't want to have any of my skin showing. I want it to be a cute little moon. So I'm so sorry, y'all. I've been meaning to link these brushes in the description box for like a month and a half now. There's just some cheap ones I got on Amazon. I think there was like 3 or 4 of them for like $5 or something like that. I got them a few years ago. They're really thin, and that's why I like them. I feel like they help me doodle a lot better. Yeah, so now I'm drawing a gleam. So the way I'm doing this is like I'm doing an uppercase A, but I'm giving it feet. And then from the feet, I extend it, but then I start to bring it inwards, which I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm just kind of, just going off with it here. I don't have anything written out for this. But from the foot, I take it and extend it down and do like a V. And then make the feet connect. And that's how I get the gleam shape. And I added a couple more. I wanted them to be a little bit smaller, but I went a little ham with it, but it's okay. It was fun. So, giving it feet, extending the points, bringing it up, making like a V, and making it a little pointier, and getting the shape built up, and then doing it again. So, taking it, kind of angling it, like making a foot, bringing it up, bringing it down, and giving it a foot. And then I'm going to take that foot, bring it in, extend the top point, extend the other point, make it a little longer, and then I'm going to take it and go in with it. So really just trying to get the size that I want before I do the bringing it in a bit. So I take it from the bottom of the foot and kind of angle it inwards, and then bring that foot up and outwards. And then I just decided I was going to fill this one in. Artemis is in the window. Artie baby, he has been doing the most for the last hour. Like, he jumped up on my legs and was biting my knees, and it was so funny. Oh, I did this differently. Okay, so I kind of did like an X through the gleam to make it be like a extra pointing gleam. I've never really done this before. I was like, let's change it up a little bit. Okay, sorry for the rambling on that bit, but Artie was doing the most. Then he got stuck in the window in the blondes. So I got the shape of the extra shiny gleam going on. And now I'm going to repeat a couple of gleams over here, making the point, and I'm going to extend it outwards. Kind of like a third of a circle, and then do the same thing on the other side. Make sure I get the size that I want, extend the points, and then bring it down and inwards, and then point it out. And now Floof wants to say hi. So I'm just giving the feet some points and bringing it in, angling it down to kind of make like a V. And now I'm adding some gems. These are the Rouge Drip Gem Pack from Manic Gems, some of my favorite ones. And I'm just taking some eyelash glue on this tool that I got from BH Cosmetics like 5 or 6 years ago. And with the metal bit, I added the glue. With the waxy bit, I am placing my gems. Alright, I'm gonna go do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. What do you think? I will have swatches right here. Okay, how beautiful is that? Which of the shimmers is your favorite? Which shade in general is your favorite? It's actually storming right now, and we had lost power in between the time I was finishing my face and now. So with it storming, I'm scared that we're gonna lose power again, so I feel like this is gonna be kind of rushed here at the end. Anyway, what do you think of this look? Would you wear it? I love it. I love a halo eye. I wish that I would have felt like doing some more gleams and stuff, but I had too much caffeine today, so almost drawing a little nose doodle was that was chaotic. It was interesting to say the least. I want to say thank you so much to BellaBeauteBar for sending me this palette. I love it so much, and I am going to be reaching for it a lot, especially because I'm obsessed with purple, and these beautiful shimmers are just everything. I definitely recommend this palette. It is just I love it. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. The shades, the shimmers. I know I keep saying the shimmers, but I love sparkles, and these sparkles make me so happy. So, yeah. Do you want to see any more looks with it? Please let me know. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you'd like to see next down in the comments below. If you'd like to keep up my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, I have all my social medias linked in the description box down below. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye!